Right, this is going to be just a wee simple merger that we're going to be using for the rivers here. I'm using a Kamasan B100 size 12, and I'm using this thread here. This is the Vivus thread. It's a 16/0, absolutely brilliant thread to be using. It's really fine. So what we're going to do is just going to be setting on a wee bit of silk. And on this here, what I'm going to be using a size, it's a number 12 Glow Bright for the post. So we're just going to set him in. Thread on each side just to catch him, and once we've got him in, we're just going to put a post up here just to reinforce it for when we put the hackle in later on. Come back down, just reinforce it again. Then we're going to bring the thread down the hook to there. Next thing we're going to put in, just a fluorescent thread. Just tie him in. Then what I'm using next is this here, it's a condor. So what we're doing, just taking one of the fibres, going to catch him in, and just bring the thread back up again. In touching turns, we're going to just wind the condor back up. And you see as we're going along, it's just giving that wee segment effect. So just bring him all the way up in here and lock him in. Now, with this fluorescent thread, what we're going to do is just going to put this on top of the segments, just coming up. This just gives a pattern an olive effect, plus being fluorescent there, when it's in the water you can actually see this. So once we come up, same thing again, we're just going to lock that in, and then we're just going to trim off the waist. Next thing we're going to tie in is the thorax, and I'm using peacock. And this is peacock that's been dyed red. So we're going to take a wee strip of that, catch him in. Then what I do, keeping the thread at the back, we're just going to wind this in. A couple of turns at the back, coming forward. Working his way back again. Come round to the back, one turn at the back, one turn at the front, another turn at the back, and trim that off like such. Right, to finish the fly, I'm going to put the hackle in, and what I'm using is just a light dun. So we put 2 turns at the front and the back. Then we're just going to wind that hackle in. As you put between 7 and 8 turns. Now here comes a good bit. Just going to push him forward slightly. A couple of turns. Then we trim off the hackle. And then what we do is just going to whip finish under the post. 4 turns, and turn off. That's like such. Then what we're going to do to finish the fly, we're going to put a wee dab of varnish that side, other side, and a wee blob just on the post. When we've done that there, get that post, just pull in there, that just pushes that hackle down a wee bit. Get over the post and just trim that off. There we go. Just check out any wee bits that are just hanging down, we can just trim them off. There we go. That's my wee emoji pattern for the rivers. So as I say over here, happy wrappings.